Yo, 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 we are back. We are back. Yeah, we always trying something. We always trying something out. Sports Jazz, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. God, I look sleepy. I look sleepy. I look like I slept in a bar. But well, that is
Oh,
not true.
maybe you did. I mean,
No, 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 no. No, no, I didn't. I didn't.
on a
Just a
Monday.
long day. On Monday, no, 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 no. There's no way. There's no way. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Hope everyone is okay. Everyone is fine. Josh and Isaac, we are back again. The deadly duo. That's what we call ourselves, or that's what I prefer to call ourselves, because when we get behind this MIC, it's a problem. It's a rumble. Josh, what up? What up?
Yeah,
What up? How's been your day?
I'm
You're good?
good. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. I mean,
I'm also good. Things. Yeah.
actually, what lights up the window is the fact that we come and talk about it all the time, so we can throw our problems at each other. But
I
Manchester
know.
United, the optimism at the club is very, very, very minimal. I mean,
Very
it
minimal
gets
and low
scary. Yeah,
and
it
low.
gets scary, but yeah, it gets scary by the day. So
Once
I
again,
mean,
guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications, share the video, share the link. And of course, as always, we are here to talk football. We are here to talk Man United. And Josh, breaking news before we go, let's first take this out of the way. Man United has started negotiations with Aston Villa over the signing of Emi Martinez. We all know Martinez, 32-year-old Argentine keeper. He has won the World Cup, by the way, a World Cup winner. He has won also the Golden Glove during that whole tournament. And yeah, he's a good keeper. Although, yeah, 32 years old. I understand he's, as per Aston Villa, it's the range is within 40 to 55 million euros. Now, do I think that is a lot? That is way a lot for a 32-year-old player, I mean, regardless whether he's a keeper, whatever position he's playing. But is he a better option? Is he an upgrade on Onana, who made costly mistakes last season? 100%. Once again, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Josh, your thoughts on United's move for Emi Martinez?
yeah, under the circumstances that we're in, you would like to think that signing a goalkeeper is a priority right now, especially after the injury to Andre Onana. For me, I do believe that there were questions for Manchester United with the uncertainty that was existing with Altay Bayindir as a second choice goalkeeper and Andre Onana as the first choice goalkeeper. I did think that going into the season, we are going to prioritize the position of our goalkeeping issue, and we actually get two players in. I thought we would get a first choice and a second choice goalkeeper to replace Altay Bayindir and Andre Onana. But
I think the second goalkeeper, Videk, would do that. Is it Vitek?
Vitek.
Yeah.
Vitek. He's been on loan.
He's been on loan, but he's going with the team preseason for the preseason.
Yeah.
And
But
actually, I understand he'll be the one in the goal.
Yeah, but you see, I don't think he is highly rated because he is not the keeper that they ought. I mean, they called back to make sure that we have cover. I mean, we were still looking at these two, and for me, I did believe that. I mean, we were doing a lot. We needed to sign a goalkeeper, and I believe at the start of the window we were doing a lot of due diligence on potential goalkeeper signings, and there are a number of names in the mix, some familiar and others new. But Emi Martinez would be a very good choice for a goalkeeper. I just don't believe that you would sign Emi Martinez for anything more than
20M.
30, 20M. Why are you paying 20? Why are you paying more than
40?
More than 25 million pounds for Emi Martinez? That's a lot of money. You can get Diogo Costa for 50 million euros. Diogo Costa has the longevity. He's a good, trusted lieutenant. He's a better goalkeeper, in short. So
I would also, instead of spending that amount of money, I would spend it on Diogo Costa. I think he's a way far better option. But in this scenario, just right now, if Porter, I understand Porter is also ready to let him go, But I don't know. Anyway, let's wait and see. He could come on a loan. Aston Villa could come on a loan because we know. Sorry, not Aston Villa. Emi Martinez, because Villa, was it today? They signed the keeper. I mean, that fuels more speculation that Martinez is supposed to move. We all remember his farewell during the last game. I think it was against Man United where they lost 3-0. So
Yeah.
I mean, he made it clear he wants to move, and he's also open to moving to Old Trafford. I mean, who knows? Let's wait and see.
Yeah,
But
but there's been
go
there's
for Costa. You go for Costa.
I know there's been a number of keepers because United has actually looked at potential replacements for such a long time and cheaper backup options for
Yeah.
Altay Bayinda. I mean, Radek Vitek and Harrison. They might help us in the preseason. Those are academy goalkeepers, but there are also new names like the Borussia Mönchengladbach goalkeeper Thiago Pereira Cardoso. He's 19 years old. He's from Luxembourg. He just debuted last season in the Bundesliga, but he looks like he has a high ceiling, and his name has been thrown around a
There's
lot.
also
He could be a
Vanja.
good keeper. Yeah, there's Vanja Milankovic-Savic, a guy who has been at United before. And
Yeah, but he's
he
also
would,
old, right? He's around
yeah,
28,
yeah, yeah.
29.
But for me, I don't really care for a keeper being old because the keepers actually they get better as they're
Yeah,
growing older.
as they age,
The
that is true.
experience and stuff, yeah, and stuff like that. So for Emi Martinez, I don't have a problem with him. I just have a problem with the price that he would cost and the salary that he would be paid. For me, I'm from the school of thought that believes that Manchester United can buy a player, or your football club can buy a player for a season, as long as the player is going to give you the goods. So if Emi Martinez is going to actually help United achieve the objectives they set out for themselves in the next season, I don't care that he's 32 years old. I mean, he can be at the club for 2-3 years and he leaves the club. I just don't want us to make the mistakes that we made before. And I don't believe we are going to make them, because even with the Brian Mbeumo deal, where every fan is calling out Manchester United as a football club and Ineos for not acting so fast and doing things like that. We are the same fans who have been calling out the likes of Ed Woodward, Richard Arnold, and Matt Judge for having made mistakes and overpaid for players. So,
Yep.
I mean, yes,
Actually,
the 70 million euro value, 70 million pound valuation may not be a lot for Brian Mbeumo, but if in the negotiations you smell the belief that the other club is taking you for a ride because you're Manchester United, I mean, you're not going to allow to bend backwards.
well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how things turn out. But yes, 100%, I'll take him over Onana. But for as long as it doesn't come with those high wages, because we have a problem right now to letting go of players like Sancho, Anthony, Rashford, Garnacho, because of the high wages these players are on. Actually, a player like Sancho prefers to start Man United, even if he plays or doesn't play, for as long as his weekly 250 is chipping in. So, I mean, for as long as Martinez doesn't come with those high wages and we don't pay more than 25 million pounds, I'm happy to keep Martinez, to take him and give Onana a run for the number one spot as a United goalkeeper. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Yes, let's ride, Josh. As always, of course, you just hinted and talked about Mbeumo, the slow progress. I don't know, Ineos, it's getting a little bit now frustrating for me as a fan. I believe for the player, I understand Mbeumo reported for training. I mean,
Like
that is a good thing.
Like he should,
yeah, because I mean, it's taking too long. It's dragging on so much. I mean, these guys should do whatever they have to do to get this deal done. You know, we want to see Mbeumo joining the team,
but
going for preseason this week.
Like David Ornstein told you that the deal is not even imminent, because I think even if we are preparing a third bid, I think we shall fall short, because I mean, we do believe that Brentford should be accepting a certain amount of money, and we are not willing.
And we know the price that they want. You know,
yes,
we know that we are aware of the price. It's around actually 65 million pounds, and that's what we keep on saying.
65 to 70. Yeah,
Well, they
but you
should
see
cash in Josh.
the
He's a
two
good player.
bids, but the two bids that we made, for me, I don't think that it has even dragged on. It is just. Oh, sorry. The truth is, it has
The
dragged
first
on,
bid
but
was a joke, was a bit of a joke.
it was a
45,
joke. It
you
was a
know,
joke.
for a player
It was
like
a joke.
Mbeumo, 25 years old, still has a
I
contract
know
and
it
and
was.
an option to extend, scoring 20 goals in the Premier League, and you go for
Then the
45. I
next,
mean, that was a bit insulting. I understand
then the
Villa's,
next one,
sorry,
the
Brentford's,
next one was the next one was equally comical because I mean we
the
bought Matthias.
55.7.5
Yeah, we bought
in
Matthias
add-ons.
Cunha for 62.5, and Matthias Cunha
Mm,
didn't perform as well as Brian Mbumo performed. Matthias Cunha
correct.
is a year older than Brian Mbumo. And
Even scored lesser goals, as he said, around 15,
exactly.
16
So
goals.
yeah, but you don't expect that the player is going to go for the same amount of money. And Brentford had actually hinted that they want something in the region of 62.5, but they were saying they expect United to be starting from that position. But then United looks like that was the maximum they were willing to pay, which is not the case. And I mean, this is in this market. In this market, for me, I do think that 65 million pounds for Branion Bomo having scored the goals that he scored and the stuff he did, I believe it is a fair price. It is a fair price. If you're touted to be if you're linked to players like this Ollie Watkins, and they're telling you the rumors is 55 million pounds. I mean, come on, for 30-year-old who has started to pick up injuries and stuff like that.
Let's wait
No
and
one
see
is
how
going to
things
buy
turn
that.
out. But yeah, United need to they need to step out of their pocket and get this close. We need to move on from Mbeumo, and by that I mean he needs to sign and join Man United, join the team. Then we can move on. Besides, I believe it's also a bit frustrating for Ruben Amorim, and it's very good. I've hardly seen him in the news this time around making interviews because I expect him to be
I
focused
just
on the
hope the
team.
likes of Gary Neville don't jump to go to America for interviews.
Of course, they will, 100% they will. But I'm happy that he's concentrating because boy, oh boy, he did a lot of interviews last season. And, in the short time he was, or rather, he had joined the club. And it's good that he focuses on the team. He knows how we performed last season. We did so poor. And by that, also Ineos has to back him. Let them get him the players that he needs. Let them get him the players that he needs. Let them Wemo deal be done quickly. And I mean, let them go to the US. We are playing Leeds very soon. And actually, Mbeumo should also be part of that. Should be at least on the bench during the Leeds game or somewhere in the stands. But let's wait and see, Josh, how things turn out. Let's wait and see.
He
Hopefully,
won't be a United player.
hopefully it comes. Josh, and by the way, there's this rumor of Tolisso. We talked about it yesterday. It looks like it won't go away because I'm seeing reports that United made United made contact with the representatives of the Lyon midfielder Tolisso to explore a potential transfer. Former Bayern Munich player who's also reportedly open to a move to Old Trafford.
I don't believe such reports. I never even get into them. When
Why?
you told me that Tolisso is like what, 32, 33,
well, we've signed
and
worse.
he's such a poor player at this
I don't even know why they
point.
would be interested.
Exactly. Why would United be interested in Tolisso? Honestly,
Yeah, I don't know. And how about Josh Milton
he doesn't even
Delgado?
play for Lyon. I mean, even last
He's
season
not a starter.
he wasn't a starter for Lyon.
Yeah. Josh, how about Milton Delgado, who plays for Boca Juniors? United expected to make an offer for the 20-year-old defensive midfield in the coming days, from what I read earlier.
I'm really fed up. I'm really fed up. As in,
And
United is not an
he
academy.
costs less than 10 million pounds.
Oh yeah, well then we can get him. We can get him.
And
Maybe we can sell him.
I read
30
about
million.
him. Very good player.
Maybe we can sell him
20
30
years
million
old.
in the future.
A defensive midfield, 30 only.
Yeah.
And also Nicholas Jackson, Josh, the Chelsea guy. I understand it's
That's a
rumored that
joke.
United are among the
That's
clubs
a bad.
keeping tabs
No,
on
that's a bad joke.
Jackson amid the rumors of a potential departure.
That's a very bad joke. Because
Why would you
I
call it a
mean,
joke? I thought you
It's a
loved
very
Jackson. He's your
no,
man. You're always
I
showering him
do.
praises.
No, 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 because he's a good guy. He's a good striker, but I mean, you miss out on Victor Yokeres for money, then you pay even
And
50 million
besides, I
pounds
don't
for
understand why he would leave
Jackson.
Chelsea. They just won the Conference League. Now, a few days ago, the FIFA Club World Cup trophy. They are currently in the Champions League.
But for me,
Um,
like I told you, I know. Maybe you can say that I oversay this, but I don't believe that rubbish. I think the English media stirs up these things whenever they want to make some news because Yao Pedro played well at the Club World
FIFA
Cup.
Club World
I
Cup.
mean, yeah, he did score 3 goals, and they have Dilap. Dilap is English. Yao Pedro is a new striker at the club. So I
They
mean,
have Cole Palmer.
they've all no the two
You're talking
strikers. They've
about
always
strikers. Okay.
yes,
Mm.
they've always not liked Nicholas Jackson that much. So I mean, who is the first player they throw under the bus? I mean, Chelsea has put up this guy for sale for 100 million pounds,
No one is going
million
to give them
euros.
100 million pounds,
No one
man.
is giving them
Even if it's
50.
euros, even if it's dollars, no one is giving them 50. Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
unless it's
right. No
Saudi
one is
Arabia.
giving them that amount of money. Oh, Saudi, yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
unless it's Saudi.
No one is giving them. And just the other rumor is you're going to be surprised, but I think you're not going to be, because I mean we're being linked up to every player. Moise Kean for Fiorentina, Josh.
That's
United
also a bad.
have been
That's also a
linked
bad joke.
with a 25-year-old striker, Josh. He has a 45 million pound release clause that expires actually today, July 15th, Josh. He scored 25 goals in 44 appearances last season, Josh.
We are not linked to him. I mean, his due date as for his expiry is coming today. So I mean, the agent has to start up some news. We are
Rob
not
Tough.
linked to.
We
Oh,
I
yeah,
swear
yeah,
we've been,
yeah, 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 yeah,
we've been
yeah.
saying,
Rough
where
tough.
did
What
the
up? What up?
Cardiff guy go? Good evening, gents. Hope you're good. Hope you're good, man. We are trying to sign players. You see, we're still tussling it out with Mbwemo. It's almost 7 weeks, and we're still on the same old vibes. We don't have money. We are broke. PSR is in play. It's just a mess for Man United currently. Otherwise, hope you're well. Josh was asking about you a few days ago.
I know, my man. What up? What up? What up? Ansho.
You know. You
Ansho's
remember the
guy.
name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. I remember the
Maybe.
striker.
Well, Josh, you were talking about we are talking about the issue for United striking line.
Moiskin.
Well, you also have
Yo, I was going to actually say Chido Obi Martin. Yeah,
mm,
when you have Chido Obi Martin, you rather trust him than trust any of those jokers you're mentioning. At Moiskin, what you rather trust Chido Obi Martin.
Carl
Me say you
Wilson
not like man
is a free,
Callum.
by the way.
By the way, that guy probably he's the one who linked himself to United. I'm telling you.
Ah,
He was at the world. He was a pundit at the Club World Cup. I think he must have slid something that United wants his signature.
yeah,
As
well,
in, written off by Newcastle and United is coming chasing you.
they're
Really.
coming for you. Well, Habib Ogunye, young, by the way, player for United, is set to join
yeah.
Newport County on loan for the rest of the season. Josh,
Yeah.
good luck to him. Hopefully, he does it so well. We have a kid called Gabriel, JJ Gabriel. I don't know whether you heard about him. Keeps on scoring goals.
Double
Bulade.
trouble, double
Bulade.
trouble.
You know,
You know Austin JJ Okocha.
yeah.
Yeah, he was too good. His mom named him twice.
Look
Gabriel
at Rob.
Gabriel seems to be that guy.
Sorry, Josh. Look at Rob Tough. Really, he says when transfer started, woke up today and United still haven't signed up.
Man, it feels like that. It feels like that.
That's how bad it is. The situation at Man United is alarming.
It's such a long time. It's such a long time. But truth of the matter is, I would rather trust Chido Obi Martin to deputize Rasmus Hoyland than bring in players like Moiskin.
The Carl
To just
Wilson.
trouble us.
The only player I would have loved is this guy, the Canadian who joined Juventus. I know
Jonathan.
you're not. Yeah, I know you're not so good
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah,
names like
yeah.
Jonathan Davids or whatever,
I know
but I
David
think you would have done a
Jonathan.
great job. You would have done
Yeah,
a
yeah,
great
yeah.
job.
But it's just scary to have a striker called David Jonathan.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's very, very worrying. Very
I mean,
worrying.
when you're coming off a player like Rasmus Hoyland, you expect to have, you
You know,
know,
by the way, Josh, look, I think I'm comfortable if we get a player. Well, we're interested in Emi Martinez. If we can get a player in, by that I mean a goalkeeper, three players, three positions. If we can get a good goalkeeper, we get a midfielder, okay, and we get Brian Mbeumo. I think I can rest for the striking position. I can let it go. As you've talked about Chido Obi Martin, I think this season
you've
he
said,
should be given. I can chill and be calm
yes,
if we manage to sign three signings. Mbuemo, the first one, a midfielder, and a midfielder, and who? And a goalkeeper. I'm okay with that, Josh. Then we try out Chido Obi Martin. I think this is his time. Uh,
me, I think a
Amorim should do
midfielder.
anything to send him on. I know you don't want, it's not a priority, but Josh, it is.
It's not me. I think a
We
midfielder will just deter the progress of Kobe Mainu, because Kobe Mainu is going to play as that midfielder that you're looking for. He's going to play deeper. He's going to be in that position,
I don't
and
see
he
him
can
playing
do
deeper,
it.
Josh. I
He
don't see him
can he
playing
can
deeper.
play deeper. The only thing that stops him from playing deeper is understanding. Not under sorry, not under not the lack of football intelligence, but
Mm,
he does not have a tad of pace. So maybe
mm,
he's conditioned his body. You see all the players at the training, including Luke Shaw, the pot belly guy. They are
mm,
leaner. They are leaner in training. So maybe
mm,
they've conditioned themselves during the summer to look like this. Maybe Kobe Maino, he was given a strengthening and conditioning coach while he was going away, and you saw him working with Lenny Yoro. Maybe he has worked on certain things that can give him a tad of pace
mm.
when he receives the ball. Maybe they can eliminate the things that he does in midfield that give away the ball. That is hugging the ball and creating all these situations that are difficult for himself. But Kobe Mino would be a very good player if he manages to understand his position and improves on his inadequacies. So for me, I don't see a reason that you buy a midfielder, because Manu Ugarte is a starter in that lineup, and he can ably play as a deep six in that lineup. He can ghost away. He has the lungs. He has the legs. The only problem I noticed about him that I didn't really like is the manager kept talking about his delayed. He's delayed. He takes too long to come back, like recovery. He takes too
Mm.
long to recover and stuff
That's
like
why we
that.
need one. We need to,
Yeah.
that's why he
So,
needs the replacement. Rather, okay, a competition. That's why he needs competition
and
because
the
Kobe Mino
competition is there
also.
in Kobe
No,
Mino.
Kobe Mino also is the same problem, Josh. He gets so
Mm,
excited every time he goes up front when he's
yeah,
attacking.
but you
Rob
see,
Duff says,
that
mm,
is with how best they can take care of him and coach him. That's a coaching thing. So maybe he can get better.
Rob Duff says, did hear that we are looking at a CB from Denmark called Evan Fausuke Helan, less than 10 million euros. Who?
Yeah, he's Norwegian.
I think it's, oh, yeah, he's from Norway, I think.
Yeah,
He's
he's
from
from
Norway.
Norway. He's from
He's from
Norway,
Norway.
but the thing that I don't like about him is 20 years old. He's 20
You've
years
had
old,
enough
and
with kids.
yes, I mean
Josh, we
United
have
is not.
Lenny Yoro. How old is Lenny Yoro? I think he's around 19 years old.
He's 19. Yeah, he's
We have
19.
Aiden Heaven. How old is he?
18.
Very good players, Josh. Very good players. So
Yes,
I'm not
exactly.
worried about the age for as long as they can execute their
No,
duties.
no, no.
Really,
Me, I'm worried
I'm not.
about it. You see, you need the experience. You need players who are going to be around, and
Mm.
that's why Delict and Maguire and Licha are important around Aiden Heaven and Lenny Yoro. I
Thank
mean,
you, Josh.
you.
Then that
So
means he can also come in.
no, he
Because
can't
if
come
you
in.
have
Why would he
Maguire,
come in?
you have Delict, you have Mazarawi, you have Lisandro
You know,
Martinez.
yes, you have
The,
Kukonki, you have Tyler Fredrickson.
mm,
It's like the academy, the best
Harry
players they're
Hamas.
producing. It,
Mm.
Harry Amos for me is not a player I talk about like a guy who was
He's not
taken me
United
by
quality. That's
surprise.
what you're saying.
Yeah, he's average. We can sell him. We can sell him. I know a lot of guys are excited about him, but we can sell Harry Amos and get 15 million from him.
Mm.
If someone comes, actually, I don't know why the Leeds and Sunderland don't come for him. We can get some 15 million from there. But for me, I don't think, I really, really, really do not think that we should be buying another 20-year-old. The 20-year-old we should be getting is a player like, say, Ignacio. Ignacio must be like 22 now, 23, 24. But this
When you
is a
talk
player
about
who was
23,
I
who?
want players who have Inacio, the guy at Sporting Lisbon. I need players. I
Oh,
want
okay.
players now who have had the experience. They've played at least at the high level for 6 seasons
Well,
and
this
stuff
kid
like
is
that.
also playing, Josh. I mean, he's playing for, is it SK Brand?
At 20 years, for him to have played for 5 seasons, he should have started playing at 15, which is not the case.
Well, United have shown significant interest. I mean, they sent scouts on the 13th during Brand's win over the Viking. It was 3-1. So, I mean, and the kid played 90 minutes, George, full 90 minutes. So, yes, reports suggest a transfer fee of around 7 to 8 million euros would see the kid
That guy
joining
is just
Man United.
that guy is trying to confuse us that United is doing some business, but there's no business there. You have Tyler Fredrickson is a center back. You right-sided center back.
Yeah.
You have Goodwill Kokonki. You have Lenny Yoro. You have Aiden Heaven. You have this wing back.
Diego Leon,
Matanto.
Dogu.
You have Diogo Leon. You have Patrick Dogu. These are all 20-year-olds. I mean, unless you want to apply to play in a tournament of under 23.
Well, I mean, me, I'm open, Josh, because we need to start pulling. After all, it's a rebuild, Josh. It's a rebuild.
What
it's a rebuild? We are starting
but
from
you
scratch.
can't rebuild for 10 years.
No, we are not going to do that. I think
You
for
can
7
do that
seasons,
if you continue to buy. Okay, why would United buy 10 players in the same position who are 18 years old? For what purpose?
Injury.
Resale value.
You saw what happened last season.
Maybe you just want to
sell at one
them.
point we had De Ligt injured. We had Maguire. No, Maguire was around, but we had Mazarawi injured. We had Diego Dallo injured. We had Aiden Heaven out. We had Lisandro Martinez out. Do you remember that, Josh?
Even when you have 22 players, they can all be injured, like the season we had of Eric Ten Hag, where all the players were injured,
look,
even the backups.
I know we've been hurt
even
so
that
much.
Kid could be injured. Me,
I know United has hurt us so much, but you need to be a bit optimistic, Josh.
No, yes, but I cannot be optimistic when the club continues to show me that it's digging itself under. I mean,
no, I think their project is to invest, Josh, in kids. I mean, look at all the players they're looking at, apart from Brian Mbeumo
it makes
and
a lot of sense.
Richard Rios is 23 years old, Josh. You know, all those players we've been linked. The Boca Juniors midfielder, Delgado is 20, 21 years.
So yeah, for me, when I see what Ineos is doing with all the kids that they're buying, they're just preparing for a period that United can be able to sell players, and there's money coming from these players. They are owning every young talent in Europe, so they're buying them cheap, and they hope at a certain point they'll be like Chelsea. Chelsea today, I think, has 150 footballers on loan.
On loan. By the way, that's how they're making money, you know? That's how they're making money.
So maybe United, they see themselves that, we can just bring them on, just buy every young kid on the block. The ones who make it stay at the club. The ones who don't make it, we can get a profit off them. But you cannot tell me that we are buying Simani, whatever, that guy, Fausek, 20-year-old center back to play for United now.
Rob Tuff says, I agree. I would like an experienced CB. We play 3, and the current lot seem to pick up injuries a lot. Harry needs to be a backup rather than a starter. That I do agree. Harry shouldn't.
100%.
That's why I'm saying it's so bad that right now we have Harry Maguire as a starter. That means we are very, very
we
poor.
Don't have Maguire.
And just have been telling you we need a CB.
We don't have Maguire as a starter.
In a scenario that De Ligt is injured, Josh. And besides, Amorim likes rotation. He's not going to play him throughout.
Yeah,
that means Maguire has to come in and deputize.
This is a season that we're going to play only in the league. and a few domestic cups. So I
Wow.
mean, the players, if the players remain fit, they will even get a good rhythm going into games. They will have some rhythm, and United will play much better.
Let's get back to this. Rob Tuff says last 2 seasons, Emi Martinez stats have been slightly worse than Onana's. Plus, he's suspended for
Yes.
the first 3 games in the Premier League for taking out Rasmus. I think that's in the last game, right? The one they lost. But yeah,
Thank
it's
you very
true.
much.
The last. So, Josh, you okay to keep Onana?
No, I'm not okay to keep Onana. Anyway, I'm not keeping him because he made sure that he's injured and he can't be sold. He remains at Man United. But
Mm.
I don't think that Emi Martinez is the answer.
Well, we have Rob Tuff. Thanks, man, Rob Tuff, man. We really missed you. So yeah, get in there. He says Minor will have a great season. He's grown and gotten stronger. He will get better and better. Well,
I agree with
hopefully,
you.
he still has 3 years
I agree
left on
with
his
you.
contract, right? 2028.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Well, I don't see any why we in a rush to do it.
No, we were just
To
rewarding
tie
him
him
to bump him up. We were rewarding him to
a
bump him
better
up.
contract. Mm.
Yeah, a better
And
contract.
he
You
wants a
see,
lot of money.
sometimes,
His
yeah,
agents
but
wants a lot
sometimes
of money.
exactly. But sometimes when you're playing well, even if like he's 18, he had that small contract and stuff like that. So
Mm.
like Ganacho came, he was 18, played well, then he was rewarded with a new contract. The new contract is just to change the terms of what of his payment and stuff like that. But if his agent wants him to remain at 20,000, United is happy to cash in 100 million euros for him when he's ready to leave the club. If he's refuses to sign and is playing very well in the next 2 seasons, yeah, maybe he can go for 100 million.
Like that. You're very
No, I,
optimistic.
I I wouldn't want him to go, but I mean, if push comes to shove and the agents have made sure that the boy does not renew his contract or his promise
And
to go to
also, Josh,
Madrid,
he's a bit of an injury-prone player, by the way. Do you know that? He's a bit of,
yeah,
not
but he's
completely, but
yeah,
at
but
times
for
he
me,
gets
he's
injured,
young.
and
He's young. He'll get. Van
it's
Persie
very
was
bad if he
injured.
gets. By the way, Van Persie was at Arsenal until he moved
Yes,
to Man United.
exactly. Not even no, even the last 2 seasons at Arsenal, he was fine.
Mm.
So maybe some players, they're just like that, but they get better. And I really believe that Mainu will be a real game changer.
Yeah, Rob Tuff says,
This
remember, we
season.
have no money. 100 mil cost loss of no Champions League. Man, that was a blow. Then 100 mil, no 100 mil for Bruno money. We are haggling with an extra 3M for Mbuemo. Man, it's such a shame. We can't sell the 5 freedom fighters.
Actually, by the way, I was thinking
The extra
about
M, we just got some money from deals from who? Alvaro. Then there's Max, is it Oyedele to Strasbourg?
and
Then
Sancho.
there's another deal. No, not Sancho. Forget
Sancho.
about the 5M from
Sancho.
Chelsea. There's
Mm.
another deal. Which other player?
Carares,
That is one.
Oyedele,
Mhm.
and
There's another player.
Elanga. Elanga.
Elanga. Yeah, Elanga. So I mean,
Yeah.
the 3M shouldn't be a problem, but it's such a
It
shame
is
that
a
we've been
problem.
haggling over
It
the
is a
extra.
problem. It is a problem. That 3
You
million
remember,
is a
Josh, I
lot.
told you people are going to remember the 100 mil Bruno
And
money.
yeah, but the Bruno money, I would never take it. I would never have taken it
Well, let's hope we
because
made the
I,
right
I
choice.
wasn't I wasn't really convinced the club would use it the right way.
Well, let's hope we do
I,
not, or
I, I
rather, we
was
don't
so
regret
I
it.
was so scared that they would buy Gerard Brantwaite.
And Josh, who Jared Brunth, hey, man, don't talk about it.
Yeah, but
Don't
you
do
see,
not
by the way,
please.
just Rob Tuff, to talk about the 5 freedom fighters, I thought about that today, and I think it is unfair for the other two to be included among the three because the two are not freedom fighters. Malasia and Anthony are very innocent souls. I hope that they
By the way,
even
Anthony
actually
has
do
been
get a
nothing
club.
but respectful.
Exactly. Even Malasia. I mean, you even forget that he's a Man United player. But
Yeah.
for the three, Sancho, Rashford, and Ganacho, those are the real freedom fighters who um, are difficult to move on.
And just speaking about the freedom fighters, Sancho, United is ready to pay him 4.3 because I understand he was asking for that amount for him to leave. And look, I
So
mean,
that
let's
means
just
we are
get him out of
terminating
the
his
way.
contract.
Hopefully, I don't know. I'm still waiting. No, that's if he gets a buyer, Josh. We are supposed to give him that amount of money when if he's to leave the club. But the deal for Juventus, I understand, is still far apart. They have another player they're interested in, and they think is a better option than Sancho. They're even willing to
No,
pay more for that player. So that's
we
how
shall
bad it
even,
is for Sancho.
yeah,
Um,
but in the end, we shall be paying Sancho more money if he stays. So
I
giving him
know, but
4.3 now. Yeah, how about your Ratcliffe is going to bargain to
no,
give
I'm
him
saying he
2.2.
leaves with a package of 4.3. Who, Ratcliffe?
Yeah, he's going to bargain. It's like, okay, let me give you 2.2.
No, I don't think Sanchez is ready for man. That kid, very, very stubborn. And Josh, we also have, of course, another freedom fighter in Alejandro Garnacho, young winger, reportedly set on leaving. Chelsea has shown interest since January, but right now, when we need them most, the interest is low. In fact, they signed Gaten. So, I mean, it's a bit
Who is a better
frustrating.
player?
It's a bit frustrating that I mean, all these players are not moving. Where are the clubs who were interested in him? Napoli were interested. Is it Comos was also interested at one bit as per reports. Then we had Atletico Madrid, where it all started for Garnacho, was also interested. But unfortunately, no one is coming to, no one is coming to aid us because, man, we need these players off our books.
I
And
know.
Garnacho is a homegrown talent, so it would do so good for us in terms of PSR. You
I
have
know
Marcus Rashford, another
he's
fighter.
not even a player that you want to swap. I don't know why
You know,
Bayern Munich is not interested in Garnacho.
those guys don't pay good money.
Yeah, but I mean, even 40 for us, we can take. I mean, it's a
That's-
steal.
if we
Garnacho
get
is Garnacho's actual price is about 25 million.
Josh, come on, don't do that.
True. I
Don't do
mean,
that. No, 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 no. 70
United is
million
overselling
pounds.
itself.
70 million
70.
pounds. Yep.
Yo, to a blind man.
No, 70
Who
million
can
pounds
buy
for Garnacho.
Garnacho for 70 million? Robtaf, help me here. No one can buy Garnacho for 70 million euros.
No, I think
Nothing.
no. If we had polished him so well, but it's just because his
Nothing.
levels have dropped a
Nothing.
bit. But I
Now,
think he's
even
worth that amount of money.
his antics have even taken him to 18 million.
That
I'm
now I know his
telling you.
antics have kind of dragged the price down, but come on, he's more than 40. At least minimum shouldn't be less than 40. I'm telling you.
Garnacho.
Yep, it shouldn't
By
be.
the way, Garnacho, the only reason that Garnacho is 25 million is because he's young. As in, you're buying
Okay,
potential.
Josh, but he has potential, Josh. He has potential. Do not be surprised if he goes to another club and he explodes. I think he has potential.
I'll be very surprised. Maybe
He
if
has
he goes
potential.
to, I
Then the
can
third
choose for
freedom
him the clubs he can go to and he
one.
excels. La
Oh,
Liga.
Aston Villa has also, by the way, shown interest in Garnacho.
I hope we don't get crazy and swap Garnacho for Martinez. We need
That would be
money
very
for
silly.
Garnacho.
That would be
Yeah,
very
we need
silly.
money for Garnacho.
Then we have another Avenger or freedom fighter in Marcus Rashford, who made it clear with Henry Winter back then in an interview that he's ready for a new challenge.
Yeah,
But no
I can
suitors
see.
at all. And Barcelona only, Barcelona that could be interested is only into a pure loan deal. That's it.
I can see the new challenge that he has. I think he's
So
enjoying it. Yeah, he's
currently, the
enjoying it.
challenge.
Yeah.
He should join his hero Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia. By the way, Al Nassr made a move for Garnacho. They made a move for Garnacho, and he rejected them. He still wants to play. Yeah, I think that's expected.
He should go there, play 6 months there, then go elsewhere. For us, we get our money.
Marcus Rashford needs to. By the way,
he's
he has very poor.
He's enjoying his challenge.
He has very poor advice. He has very poor. I think he took the criticism so hard that he had to make that interview and decided,
honestly,
going out and everything. But it was only fair enough. His levels declined, Josh.
Yeah, but the truth is, for me, Marcus Rashford should have left United 3 years ago under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
You guy, man.
I'm telling you, he surprised me. I love the guy. I wrote articles for the guy. I was I was in defense of Marcus Rashford for such a long time. I was talking about things like this guy sprouted out at 18 years old under Louis van Gaal. When he sprouted out, he did score a few goals and stuff like that. But he was young and he had achieved his dream of playing for the main team of Manchester United. As soon as he just got to enjoy what it feels like to represent Manchester United at the senior level, Louis van Gaal left the club. In came Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho was a very tough guy who gave sticks and carrots, but was a guy about winning, and he needed some experienced players to help him win in the now and not later. But he could understand the talent that Marcus Rashford had. Then he started to bring in Marcus Rashford here and there, but he was not really contented with what the guy was giving, because he was raw and he was just starting to come up. Then he leaves Mourinho. Mourinho actually, I think, pitted them with Martial at some point, and they started to perform for Man United. But
No,
as
not
soon as
perform,
they
but it's like they almost
they were a
perform.
bit, they almost performed. Then when they almost performed, the guy gets an injury, gets, I think, a shoulder injury in the season. Then he's forced to play through the season with the shoulder injury. He does not he does not go for surgery. He's forced to play with it. He goes for the World Cup. They ask him to go. I mean, he comes back. Instead of going for the surgery, he tells Man United he wants to go on vacation, and they allow him to go on vacation before the surgery. He comes back in the season, does the surgery,
Then he goes
misses
to
about
surgery.
3 months
I
of,
know.
of the league. So, I mean, all those things, they start to give the guy some imbalance at the club. Remember, he's at all this point, he's what? 22, 21. So fast forward, Mourinho is sacked. So those are two managers in a short span of time. Mourinho is sacked. In comes Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a guy who comes, looks at him, and sees the talent, but he's a very soft guy. He's a guy
He
who
has a
is going to
soft touch
put,
for especially the academy players.
exactly. He's a guy who is going to put his arm around every player. He puts his arm around the player and stuff like that. Then he creates this whole atmosphere that actually it started, I think, with Mourinho, that the players could rebel and cause a revolt in the dressing room. And I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was an enabler for that situation to carry on. So the players carried on, and Rashford became one of those players who would actually cause a revolt at the club. Not
Man
that he
United, the
ever did,
dressing room.
yeah, in the dressing room. Not that he ever did, but he started to feel that special at the club. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer left. Eric Ten Hag came, and
There's also
for me,
Ralph.
Ralph Ragnick came. Oh my God, there was also
I know.
Giggs.
There's also Giggs, by the way. There's
Yeah,
also
then
Giggs.
there was so the
Nistroy
kids
as
saw,
well.
yeah, the kids saw about 6 managers in that
You
time.
know,
And for me, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I gave him a chance. I said, this is the first time that Marcus Rashford is going to be coached since he has been playing for Manchester United, because I thought that under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Marcus Rashford would now have a clean slate of, okay, Louis van Gaal left, I matured during Mourinho, I did have surgery and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. But now Solskjaer is here. Then I start to see the guy who is in and out. Whether he sometimes he wants to play, sometimes he doesn't want to play. He has a lot of potential, but he doesn't really use it and stuff like that. Then I started to believe that Marcus Rashford should leave. When he scored, I think 20 goals, 21 goals in all
by the way,
competitions
there's a time
under
the club.
Solskjaer.
I
I
think
thought that that's when the club
under
should have
social,
sold him.
yeah, it was under social. It was
Under
under social. He
Solskjaer,
scored
yeah, with
30.
Martial.
Were they 30? He made 30 altogether.
2020. No. 2021
Who made
altogether.
30 goals
22.
altogether? I think under Eric Ten Hag, he also scored. He had a
No,
good season.
under Ten Hag, he did make 30.
Mm,
But there was a season under Solskjaer, I think the COVID season.
mm.
Both Martial and Rashford had around 20 goals, 21 goals in all
Okay.
competitions. But that's when I thought that Marcus Rashford should have been sold along with Anthony Martial, because
Well,
he looked a bit disinterested. And
well,
in comes Eric Ten Hag. He finds his footing, scores for us 30 goals. Instead of selling him, we give him a bumper deal.
and we are suffering because of that. By the way,
Yeah,
those
and
decisions,
that's what
you know, They are
It is what
biting
has
us back in
happened.
the
It is
ass.
it is what has happened. It has been the norm at Manchester United, and it has been wrong because even Luke Shaw,
I
we
know.
did the same thing.
Phil Jones. Was it Phil Jones?
Now, Phil Jones, we didn't even give him a bumper contract because he played well. He was in the sick bay. We
I
took
know. I
it to
remember.
him.
We took
We
it.
took it to
He
him, and we're
signed,
like, bro,
and
can
that
you
was
sign this?
Ole's making with Woodward. Anyway, once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Roptaf says I was hoping Bayern would bid for him as they pay high wages. They had Luis Diaz bid rejected, but honestly, that bid was a joke. Was it
I
around
know.
52 million pounds
That's a
euros?
lot. That's a
No, for
lot.
Luis Diaz.
Yes.
Nunes, I do understand, but Luis Diaz.
Nunes is like 20 million. Who is going to give you 50 million for Nunes, bro?
No, I'm saying for Nunes, I do understand, but Luis
You
Diaz,
do
come on,
understand.
no.
What do you understand about Nunes? What was his
That is
bid?
cheap. I mean, he's not worth. I mean, I
Even
do
Louis
understand
Diaz.
if that place
Even
that
Louis
big, but
Diaz.
no,
58,
Diaz, no,
58, bro.
Diaz
58.
60M
Yes, and they bid 58 point something.
euros.
Yes.
No,
But that
at least 60 million pounds.
yeah,
pounds. I think he's a good player,
no,
Josh. He's a good
no.
player. I'm
Yeah,
telling
he's
you,
a
he's a
good
very
player,
good
but
player.
60 million euros. He's 28 years old, bro.
Well, Arsenal is paying for a 28-year-old. How much is it? 73 altogether? I'm not so sure.
70. Who? Gyökeres.
Yep.
Gyökeres is a guy who actually goes on the back pages. He scores goals. Luis Diaz doesn't go on the back pages, and Luis Diaz is not coming to a place that does not have a plenty. They have
I'm
Michael
saying,
Olise.
I'm saying.
They have Michael Olise. Oh, Sunny has left, so they need a guy there. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
seeing
Luis Diaz
Fabrizio
would be
Romano.
perfect.
Fabrizio Romano is saying Juventus have submitted an official bid to FC Porto for
Diogo Costa.
No, Francisco Conceição.
Conceição.
Worth 30 million pounds. Sorry, euros. That means we are stuck with Jadon Sancho, Josh.
Wait, Conceição was on loan at Juve.
Well, yeah, he was on loan at Juve.
Oh,
yeah,
but
and the
that's
deal
a
is at
joke.
final stage. Is at the
That's
final
a joke.
stage.
30 million
euros. Yep.
Conceição is such a good player. He's such a good player.
You think it's a steal, yeah?
Yeah, it's a steal. It's a steal, definitely.
Well,
oh
let
my God.
me see.
And imagine, oh my God.
What?
Rob Tough. Just put him up. Can you believe Liverpool value Diaz, whose contract expires in the summer of 2027, in excess of 87 million as a key member of Ancelot's squad? Are they crazy?
No, Josh, they're not crazy.
They're not crazy.
First of all, the contract, bro. Josh, the contract still has 2 years.
Yes, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Josh, 87 million.
A lot of things can happen in 2 years.
Bro, believe you me. 1 year goes down. Believe you me. Yes, a lot of things can happen.
60,
what if he breaks his leg?
We are trying to pay 65 million pounds
season?
for Mbeumo, and his contract expires next season.
Yes, but Luis Diaz didn't score 20 goals in the Premier League last season.
He did, of course, Josh, he didn't. But I mean, come on, he's a good player, Josh. Are you saying that he's a bad player?
No, I am not saying.
Okay, are you saying he's not worth 60 million pounds?
He's not worth 87 million pounds. He is not.
He's not. But anything can happen if
but,
City paid
the wordiness,
if City paid 100 million pounds for Jack Grealish and we paid 80 for Maguire and Anthony.
Being ripped off does not give worthiness to a player. You could be ripped off. It doesn't give worthiness to a player. You cannot tell me that Luis Diaz, with 2 years left on his contract, is going to move for 87 million pounds. Bruv.
Well,
that's impossible.
Villa makes Josh another signing. Enzo Berenetsia to Benfica. They are cashing in. By the way, Villa had they had issues with the PSR. So them getting this money is a good one for Villa. You know, the 15 million euros. Then I saw Fabrizio tweeting someone. Oh, Josh, yeah, this player, Thiago Almada to Atletico, Josh.
Oh, Amanda, finally.
I think he's a good player, Josh. Don't you think he would have done well at Man United? 40 million euros, by the way.
Who?
Thiago Almada.
Thiago Almada.
Yeah, then you also have Lorenzo. I'm checking out Fabrizio's. Lorenzo Luca to Napoli. Okay, from Udinese. Not so bad. I see Toby Collier is back. on the grass. Breaking news, Josh, right now. Breaking news. Man United are monitoring the situation of Nicholas Jackson as the forward weighs up his future.
Who's breaking that news?
He's a legit guy. Let me check it out.
Who is breaking that news?
He's
You see,
it's okay. Let me get you. He's a reporter of Time Sport, Josh, and he
uh,
covers strictly Manchester United and Man City. No, Josh,
no,
his name is
no,
Paul His. Josh, he's a legit.
no,
He's a
no.
legit guy.
He is not. He
He
is not.
is. He is.
No, clickbait.
No, he is,
Yo,
Josh.
bro,
Yes.
Nicholas Jackson. Can Man United pay 50 million for Nicholas Jackson? Why? Why would Man United pay
I would
that?
slap them if they did that. We rather stay with we rather stay with Chido Obi Martin and
You
hustle with
get,
or gamble with
you get,
Rasmus
and
Hojlund,
the guy,
provided
the
we
guys.
sign a bit Mbwemo.
Yo, I'm sorry, man. Nicholas Jackson is 23 years old.
Well, that's your guy, Josh. You've always talked
Yeah, but
and said highly of him,
it's my
but it's
guy when he's at
surprising that you don't want
Chelsea.
him at Man United.
No,
You've highly,
I don't
oh my
want to.
God. Do you know
No,
we've had
he
an
was.
argument over Nicholas Jackson?
Yes, because I think I think they speak ill of him. I think they speak ill of him. But
Well,
he's a very good striker. He's a very good striker. I would take him on loan.
yeah, I'll
I
take him.
wouldn't buy
Nicholas
him.
Jackson and Ollie
I would
Watkins.
take
Who
him
would
on
you
loan.
take on loan?
Nicholas
Who would you take?
Jackson.
And
Nicholas
Ollie
Jackson.
Watkins?
Yeah, I would take Nicholas Jackson.
I think they both have a very poor record when it comes to injuries.
Yeah, that's the thing, though.
You know, so
That's
I
the
think,
thing, though.
but Nicholas sits out more time compared to Ollie Watkins.
To Ollie Watkins, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
he's
wouldn't buy. I wouldn't buy any
no,
of
I'm saying on
them.
loan. I mean, taking him on loan.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy
Man,
any of
it's
them.
so sad that look at the players we're looking at. You know,
50
no wonder they're
million.
linking us to Lewin. You
That's
know,
what you see. They're linking us to all crap of players because they know United needed striker. There's a striker
Mhm.
available. So
and we're
there's
in a
some
very
joker.
very dire
There's some
situation. We
joker
cannot
who is
sign
going
those
to
top.
tweet that
Mm.
negotiations have started between Nicholas Jackson and United. Rubbish.
Well, Rob
Absolute
says
rubbish.
hopefully Bayern turn their attention to Rashford now.
I hope so. I hope so.
Look, I don't know. I
Because
don't
for
see
me,
any
at this
team that
point,
is
I
going
would
to.
take
I
it.
don't
I
see
would
any
take
top
even.
club that is going to bid for Marcus Rashford and
I
pay
would
for
take
him.
even 30 million euros for Marcus
Yeah.
Rashford.
I don't see any top club. After all, it wouldn't be too much of a loss, Josh, because we didn't buy him. He's home nurtured. So you take your 30 million euros, eat your humble pie, recover. You know.
Yeah. The problem is Bayern willing to pay his wages. But for me, I believe Marcus Rashford is a guy who can bring his wages down because he still wants to play football. I believe that he wants to go to the World Cup with England. So a club that gives him an opportunity to actually continue playing football and maybe earn a call-up in Tuchel's side for the World Cup, he would maybe take down his wages and go and play for that club. It is the freedom fighter that I don't believe is interested in playing football anymore. I think he wants to find a very comfortable beanbag and play passa. So he's not interested in that shit. So I
Let's
believe
wait and see.
Rashford, if a club came and
Mm.
they were giving him a chance to play, he can reduce his wages.
Brighton, what up, Brighton? Nambayo, please do subscribe, Brighton. Nice to have you on. I think it's the first
Yeah,
time.
what
Josh.
up, Brighton?
Is it the first
Yeah,
time?
yeah, I think, yeah. Nyambayo, it's
He,
the first time I've seen.
Nambayo says now it's the time. Now it's time to sell Manchester United to prosper, or rather to proper people who love football, not foolish owners. I think Ineos
Yeah.
love United, but I do
Yes,
not trust
the Glazers.
I don't know. It's like I
The
don't know.
hindrance
There's
is
a bit
always
of
going to be the
yeah. I
Glazers.
mean, because I look at clubs they own, like Nice, Josh, and it worries me. Remember at one time we had this conversation when Ineos was, getting those shares. I mean, Nice is not doing well either. So, but again, it's Man United, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe is a child. Is it boyhood fan since then? So let's wait and see. We just need to get out of this ditch that we're in, because man, it's a problem.
It's a big one. It's a big one.
It's a big one. I don't know how we are going to step out of it, but the easiest way is if we get sales. If we can make sales on the freedom fighters in Ganacho, Sancho, and Rashford. I think that will be great, Josh. That will be fantastic.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
with Ganacho and Rashford, that's pure profit. So that would really bail us from the ditch right away, straight up, and it will be easy as for us to sign 2 or 3 more good players. We're struggling to get the Mbeumo deal done. Rob Taff already said with just adding £3 million has been an issue. Those guys want an excess of 65 to 70 million pounds. We're still haggling around. So let's wait and see what the future has for us. But it doesn't look good. And I say, all Manchester United fans, I keep on saying this on every stream, prepare your heads mentally. We're going into a psychological psychological battle, because we are going to see look at Arsenal, Josh. Sorry, your mic is mute. Josh? Your mic. Josh, unmute. I can't hear you. Yeah, I was saying we are going into a battle. It's going to be a hard one because look at Arsenal. They've signed Nogard, they've signed Zubimendi, they've signed Kepa, they've signed around 4 players. Madueke is also coming very soon. Gyökeres is coming very soon. Those are how many, Just 6 players, 5 players, and there's also rumor that they might still go in for Eze, and the third, there's another player, around 5-7 players this summer. So they are ready to turn around things, and it's not going to be easy. So let's wait and see how things are going to turn out for them. But I'm really hoping and praying that we do well. By doing well, I mean in the transfer, because we are so bad. We are so poor in terms of money right now. We lost on that Champions League money when we lost the finals to Chelsea. Sorry, not to Chelsea, to Spurs. And Spurs are, by the way, doing good. They got that money. They got that qualification. Players are avoiding Manchester United as well, because good players, because we are not in UCL, and they love UCL. They love Champions League. They love playing in the Champions League. We are very lucky that Cunha, players like Mbeumo, who is yet to be signed, turned down offers from reportedly clubs like Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle.
Brandon Mbeumo is regretting
just to join Man United. So, I don't know how we're going to get this done. The easiest way to get players, Josh, is going to South America. Those guys don't care, They have
we buy 10-year-olds.
They don't have a feel of what Champions League is. No, not 10-year-olds. Go, Josh, 10-year-olds. Come on.
I'm tired of that Ratcliffe shit. All the players he has bought, they're enough to sustain us in the next 3 years when we can afford to sell players, okay? But now let's build the team. I don't want to build like Arsenal. 20 years.
Josh, more breaking news from Jacobs Ben. I think you know him.
Ben Jacobs.
Ben Jacobs. Man United and AC Milan have both hold a genuine interest in Pavis Estopian. You've talked about him, by the way. And it says United have now held talks to the player. There has been no formal approach yet, but Brighton are open to selling.
Estupinan.
Yep.
Nah. Yeah, no? Estupinan would be he's now too injury prone. He's missed, I think, 2 seasons. Okay, he's missed spells in both of the last seasons for Brighton, but he would have been a good guy at the time that he came. Probably he was a tad older than Brighton was made to believe. Yeah.
Anyway, let's wait and see how things turn out. Josh, in a minute or two, in a minute or 90 seconds, give me right now your current. How do you see the current situation at Man United with all the slow negotiations going on? Not able to offload players with high wages. They have no suitors. I'm talking about the freedom fighters: Sancho, Rashford, Garnacho, Tyrell Malacia. I almost forget he's a United player and needs to be sold, Josh. Very many players. Anthony, I don't even know why Real Betis is messing around. Bro, That guy scored 9, 10 goals in a space of how many? He just joined. He created assists and crucial
they
goals. I don't know why they're wasting time, man. 30
they don't
million.
have that. They don't have that kind of money. They're
Anyway,
not a
Josh, tell
club.
me, what do you think about the whole
They're
situation right
they're
now?
the type of a club where clubs normally buy from them.
I know
They
that
don't
is true.
buy. So yeah.
And where do they put the money?
You see, they come for players like Isco who are on free and
Mm,
things like that. Yeah, or players who are coming up from leagues where they can pay 5 million. You know.
I understand.
But
Yeah,
for United situation, what you asked me, I think United situation is bleak.
mm,
You don't see there's no glimmer of hope at the club. But for me, I have a lot of optimism in that in Ruben Amorim and the team that he has. I do think that if we do get a goalkeeper, I mean, we are not in a very bad state to finish in the top six half of the Premier League, because I don't believe that next season is going to be very difficult for Manchester United playing only domestically, and having teams like Nottingham Forest, like the would-be teams that congest the top half of the table. They're all going
yeah.
to be playing in Europe. There are about 7 or 6 teams playing in Europe next season, so they're going to have games where they play on Thursday and they have to play United on Sunday, and United rested the whole week. So you
Mm,
believe that if the players are fit enough, they should be able to actually win these games. Yeah, they should be in a position to win these games,
well,
because there are
sad
quite
times.
so many games. There's so many games with the new format of the Champions League and
Sad,
the
sad,
Europa
sad
League, and
times for Man
you know,
United. I know,
yeah.
sad
So
times for
it
Man
is.
United.
Yeah, it is a bit sad. It's a bit sad with the situation that we do find ourselves in, but I think we shall get better. I like the fact that when you watch the clips from the training, the players are a bit leaner. I mean, even Luke Shaw with his, he does not have a pot
Casemiro has
belly.
lost weight.
He's
He
small.
had fat
Yeah,
cheeks. You see, he's now.
yeah,
I hope he does better this season.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, I've
yeah,
seen Luke Shaw. He's not eating those burgers anymore, so that is very
yeah.
good.
Yeah, he's not
You
eating
know,
at Burger King anymore.
I'm just worried, man. I'm just worried we are not making
Even Kobe
sales.
Mino looks fitter.
Mhm.
Sales, why would you worry about United not making
Because
sales? I
Josh, we
mean,
need to make sales. We need to get in
but we
players to help.
can't.
The current team we have, Josh. It doesn't
We can't.
execute the
That's why we
plan.
are buying. That's why we are
You know,
buying young
and
players
you know why it feels sad?
to put
Because
us.
these guys are still there and they're on high wages. Rashford alone, 300, close to 300, 325 per week.
Yeah, but for me, I don't know. I am not mad
Sancho,
that
250.
I am not mad that United cannot sell the players, because I was mad that United got
No,
itself in this
no,
mess
I'm not mad at
years
that.
ago.
I'm just mad that we are stuck with them, Josh.
We
And
are
them
stuck.
being at the club is not a good thing
we
for Manchester
we have
United.
been stuck. We have been stuck with that whole lot. We were stuck
Mm,
with Martial for the longest of times. We were stuck with Marcus Rashford. We were stuck with so many players. Now you see, this is the first time with Kobe Mainu and the club refusing to renew his contract. That is
mm,
because Ineos is around. If Ed Woodward or Richard Arnold was around, they would have given that guy a contract of 200 million, and it would reach a point that we want to sell him, we can't sell him, so we give him a new contract, you
mm.
know, or activate the extension of a year because of the high wages. But now at 20K, at the Oba is getting 50K. At the 50K is getting, if we put him on the market, believe you me, all the Bayerns will want to give you 60 million
Well,
because they
let's
can
wait and
manage
see,
the
man.
player.
Let's wait and see how things will turn out. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. It was a great stream. Shout outs to you, Brighton. Please do subscribe. Shout outs to you, Rob Tuff. Don't get lost that much. How long has it been? Almost 4 months.
Shout
Seriously.
outs. Come on, 8 weeks. I mean, the guy was in a coma. He has come out and Brandon Bomo is not yet signed.
Yeah, it's very bad, man. It's very bad. It's very, very bad. But yeah, but guys, please do subscribe. Do subscribe. Don't stop subscribing. Share the videos. Yeah, join the Sports Just family. and let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. We will be before the beginning of the season. Of course, we are going to come back with the dark horses of EPL next season. Of course, yeah, we shall look at teams that we see that are likely to surprise us. And how many did we get right? We had Crystal Palace on. They
No,
surprised. They
we got
performed.
we got Aston Villa.
We got Crystal Palace as well.
Yeah, no, Newcastle, not Crystal Palace.
No, how many teams did we have on last time?
3. Aston
West
Villa,
Ham.
Newcastle, and West Ham. West Ham was
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely shit. So we got Newcastle. At least we got two. We got two. That is not so bad. Thank you, Rob Tough, man. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to
Yeah,
you.
shout outs, bro, man.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Okay, guys, we are signing out. Cheers. Please take good care of yourself. Glory, glory, Man United. And of course, yeah, keep praying for Man United. Things need to get better. See you tomorrow. Same
I
time.
pray
Cheers.
for Mbomo. Pray for Mbomo. He could get depressed.
Cheers, man.